guys, welcome back to the channel for another reaction. We got a huge one for you guys today. We're taking a look at Slaughter to Prevail yet again. Probably one of the most energetic bands out there today. The most hardcore, the most out of this world, most unpredictable bands you could possibly think of, because these guys bring the energy, they bring the intensity, and when they do those breakdowns, man, they hit hard, man. They know how to hit hard, and these guys just like to have fun, and every single song just seems to top one after the other with the intensity, with the energy. So I'm super excited to see what this new one has to bring, ladies and gentlemen. So it's been quite a while since we last reacted to these guys. I know the last one we reacted to was quite a while ago, I believe, actually. So it had some different elements. It had some different structure compared to, the previous songs and stuff like that I've heard from these guys. It had like a little bit more of a clean chorus that time around, from what I remember. So it was very interesting. It very caught my ears. It very caught my attention, because I never really heard of them doing like, Alex doing his like little clean vocals, or kind of like, not really cleans, but like talking, screaming kind of things with when the chorus came around on that one. So I actually really like that one. I actually really like that one with the rhythm, with the melodies. So we're gonna get some more of that, or we're gonna get some more new stuff this time around, some more new elements, some more new surprises with these guys. That's just the beauty of them. You never know what they're gonna bring. But I think I really saw very recently that they come out with a new album release. I think they've announced a new album over the past couple days or so, I believe. I don't know if I read that wrong, but I think they're coming out with a new album. So if that's the case, man, we're in for another ride, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for another fully stacked album this year. This year's already been insane with album releases. You guys already know I've already done a couple reactions, but I need to catch up on all the newest albums I've been releasing. But this year's already been stacked, and we're not even 6 months in yet, and we already got a new Slaughter to Prevail album at that. So this year, man, I mean, don't get me wrong, last year had some stacked albums last year as well. I did some whole live streams on those ones as well, but this year I feel like it's just a lot more hard-hitting songs. A lot more heavier bands are releasing new albums, and it's the year of reckoning, ladies and gentlemen, with all these hard-hitting bands, with all these hardcore-hitting deathcore albums. Who knows, Lona Shore might drop a new one later this year. We're just gonna have to wait for that announcement. But either way, I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe, appreciate it, and to really help me out. If you like Slaughter to Prevail just as much as I do, be sure to leave a like on this video as well. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome videos, because we are just getting started on these heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hyped, I'm excited. Let's get right into it. It's Slaughter to Prevail's newest release track titled Russian Grizzly in America. The Russian takeover is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Groovy action. Oh! Beat it up, Alex. Ooh. Those high screams in it. I don't know if you can have a pet bear, though. I don't know if that's legal here, Alex, but I'm not complaining. Oh, man. It's like witchy screams. Oh, the tone. Right in your face, man. Bring in the Grizzly. Yeah! A lot more gutturals this time around. Guess you gotta show the bear what you're into somehow. Oh man! Oh man, energy's insane. Oh man, very different energy though. Kind of like thrashy pop metal though. Go boys! What crazy we're going now? Little two-steppy do-me action! Oh wait, no, Alex, you messed up! You hit the remote! The bear's messing up the track here! I was grooving, I was vibing! Come on, Yogi, we're not done with the track yet! Here it is! Jesus! Dang it, Alex! Oh, the bass! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Slaughter to Prevail is back, and they're definitely insane. They definitely just break the boundaries when it comes to beatdowns, when it comes to metal in general. And just the way they write the breakdowns, they just make it as crazy as possible. I feel like you just go over the top for the heck of it, for the fun of it, and just like, it's good though. It's definitely good, man. It can sound chaotic in some ways. It can sound, over the top as well. But, that's just what they do. That is their theme, I believe, nowadays. Just make the breakdowns just insanely and just more stupid as possible. But either way, I love it, man. I love it, man. Video side of things, it was kind of funny. It's very satire in a way. It's just, I think it proves them, coming over to the States, coming over to the U.S. I think they live here now. I don't know, and I think Alex does, but I don't know if the rest of the band does. I know they moved here, a couple years ago or so, but just to do more, I think more U.S. live shows, I feel like. So I don't know if they live in here. I don't know if they're staying here for just like a little bit shorter time, but I think this video represents, him coming to the States, bringing the Russian bear themselves, bringing the Russian energy, the Russian strength, the Russian chaos that they have over there, and bringing it to the States. But I don't know if you could bring a grizzly bear into the house though, Alex. I might have to call PETA on that one, but I don't know. I think you might have to be, smuggling, grizzly bears across the borders here. I don't know if you're able to keep one as a pet though, but I'm sure from here, it looks like you seem to make it work, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on that. But either way, very funny, very satire type of video, just joking around. That's why I like these videos. I like these videos kind of thing when they show like the, like the funny side of the bandmates and stuff like that. Because, I like when bands, don't take themselves too seriously. They like to joke around. They like to have fun, especially with the videos and fans and stuff like that. So I bet of all the, the random people who don't know what the hell is going on were looking at this man dressed up in a grizzly costume and be like, what the hell's going on? But either way, the more you don't know, the better, people. Let me just say that. But like I said, song-wise, very different. Very different. Like I said, very surprising. Didn't think we would get another surprise from these guys, but that's just what they're. They're a bag of tricks, man. You never know what they're gonna get with the next album, with the next track, rather. Because these guys had a lot more. Because this one had the energy. Don't get me wrong. It had the double bass. It had like the in your face, head smacking, banging action like they always do. But this one had a lot more like black metal vibes. I feel like a lot more with the guttural screams, the witchy type screams that Alex was doing during the verses and stuff like that. He never really did that. I mean, he did the high screams before. Don't get me wrong, but not like in like a more prominent way as in the song here. Because he definitely was screaming in a sort of way that I never really heard him do before. So it was very interesting him to experiment with his higher register and stuff like that before, because he could do the same. He could definitely do both. Don't get me wrong, but when he gets low, he definitely gets low, man. There's probably no other metal vocalist out there that can get low as he can, because he just summons the demons that are within him just to give him that raw power, that raw energy that just makes him go so low with his voice. I don't know how he does it. He's gifted from the Dark Priest, from the ethereal plane. I don't know where he gets that energy, but he just definitely knows how to do it well. but when he does it, he definitely brings it forefront as well as in the breakdowns. Just make it as stupid as possible. But the rhythm side of things, it was kind of like a thrash doom metal vibe. It was a very thrash beat kind of chorus kind of thing, but then it had like some, some doomy metal vibes in there as well. So it was very interesting. Very interesting, matching molds together. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but to me it kind of sounded that way. It's fast-paced, but also had the doomy vibes in there as well. But very, very beat-down heavy. When the breakdown came around, Yogi kind of f***ed it up at the beginning there. He was changing the channel. He was watching Prevail and shit. You can do that after Yogi, but let the song finish first. Let the song finish first, because you kind of interrupted the vibe a little bit. Not gonna lie. Either way, like I said, these guys are insane. They just love to have fun. I just love the energy these guys have. I hopefully get to see them live one day, hopefully, because no one's surviving that. I'm steering clear away from the pits if I ever go to a show with these guys, because I don't know how people just end up dead at those shows. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, another Slaughter to Prevail track has been made, and it has been listened to. I wonder what other people are saying about this track, because it's just all over the place, but in a good way. It's like in your face, energy there, stuff there. But I don't know if it's one of their best tracks, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's like, compared to, like Demolisher or stuff like that one. That one's probably one of their best ones, to be honest. But this one, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't really stack, up compared to those ones. But that's just me. But don't get me wrong. It's still a headbanging track. It's still a heavy track. It's still in your face. But I don't know if it's one of the best ones, to be honest. But either way, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Hopefully Yogi doesn't see this, because he'll definitely rip my face off if he heard me saying that. But like I said, more Slaughter to Prevail's definitely coming your way, especially if they do come out with a new album. I'm definitely doing a live stream reaction for that, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we're on the same thing on our channel. When you don't want to miss out on a single one, guarantee that. I'll see you guys in the next one.